Here's the thing nobody warns you about an EMP. It's not the silence. It's the chain reaction that comes after. You're standing there. Everything is dead. Your phone, the car, the traffic lights. For a moment, it's almost peaceful. But that's the trap. Because what happens next, in the hours and days that follow, is a cascade of failures, each one triggering the next. And it all starts with something you probably have in your fridge right now. The first domino is water. The pumps that deliver clean water to your tap are electric. No power, no pumps. Within hours, the water pressure starts to drop. Within a day, your tap runs dry. And that's when the first wave of panic hits your neighborhood. People realize their stored bottles won't last forever. They'll flock to streams, rivers, and ponds. But here's the problem, that water is a biological time bomb. It's teeming with bacteria and viruses just waiting for a host. This is where your first critical decision is made. Most people will just boil the water. And that's good. It kills the pathogens. But boiling uses a ton of fuel, a resource that just became more valuable than gold. And it does absolutely nothing to remove the heavy metals, pesticides, and chemical runoff that are also in that water. You're just drinking a sterile, poisonous soup. The real survival move isn't boiling. It's filtration and distillation. But who has a high-tech filter ready to go? The secret is in your kitchen, probably in that junk drawer. It's activated carbon, the stuff inside a basic Brita filter. You can break those open, or better yet, make your own by charring wood in a sealed metal container until all the gases burn off. This creates charcoal. Crush it into a powder. Now, layer it in a tube like a plastic bottle, with the bottom cut off alternating with layers of sand and gravel. This simple setup, a biofilter, physically traps debris, and the carbon absorbs many of the chemical contaminants. It won't be perfect, but it's 1,000 times better than just boiling. While everyone else is getting sick from contaminated water or burning through their precious firewood, you're staying hydrated. But the next domino is already falling. Food. Your fridge and freezer are now just insulated boxes of slowly rotting food. The supermarkets? They'll be stripped bare within 48 hours. It's a frenzy. Canned goods are the first to go. Then rice, pasta, anything non-perishable. But here's what everyone overlooks, the hidden calories. Think about it. Where does a grocery store hide thousands of pounds of long-lasting, high-energy food? In the bulk aisle, sure, but also in plain sight. I'm talking about the baking aisle. Huge bags of flour, sugar, salt, baking soda, and enormous tubs of vegetable shortening. These aren't just ingredients. They are the building blocks of survival calories. Shortening is almost pure fat, incredibly calorie-dense and lasts for years. Flour, salt, and water makes a simple flatbread you can cook over a fire. While others are fighting over the last can of beans, you could be quietly securing enough calories to last for months. You've got water and a plan for food. You're ahead of the curve. But now comes the third, and perhaps most dangerous, domino: sanitation. With no running water, toilets don't flush. Waste starts piling up. In cities, this becomes a catastrophic health hazard in less than a week. Cholera, dysentery, these are diseases of filth, and they spread like wildfire in a collapsed society. Your neighbors might just start digging random holes in their backyards. That's a mistake. You're contaminating the groundwater, the very source you might need to tap into later. The solution is disciplined and systematic. Designate a single communal latrine area far away from any water source, at least 200 feet. Dig a trench, a deep one. After every use, cover the waste with a layer of soil. This isn't just about being tidy. It's about breaking the chain of disease transmission. The soil acts as a natural barrier, preventing flies from landing on the waste and then landing on your food. It's a simple, ancient technique that has saved countless lives. Now you're managing water, food, and sanitation. You've stopped the most immediate threats. But the world outside your small bubble of safety is getting desperate. And desperate people are dangerous. The fourth domino is security. Locks and doors are a deterrent, but they won't stop a determined group. The mistake most people make is thinking about security as a fortress. Barricading windows, reinforcing doors, that's reactive. True security is proactive. It's about information and awareness. It's about making your location look unappealing, already looted, or just not worth the risk. This is the gray man theory in practice. Don't fly a flag. Don't have a smoking chimney 24/7. Keep light and noise discipline at night. Your greatest weapon isn't a firearm. It's the perception that there's nothing of value here. Set up subtle, low-tech early warning systems. A tripwire connected to a few empty cans 100 yards out. A dog. Anything that gives you a few minutes warning. In a world without 911, a few minutes is the difference between life and death. As weeks turn into months, the fifth domino begins to wobble. It's not an external threat. It's internal. It's the loss of purpose and the onset of deep, crushing depression. The adrenaline is gone. The daily struggle becomes a monotonous grind. This is the silent killer in long-term survival scenarios. People just give up. They stop filtering their water, stop maintaining their defenses. They lose the will to live. The antidote isn't just hope. It's routine and shared purpose. You need to create a new normal, a schedule. Mornings for water and food procurement. Afternoons for tool maintenance and defense improvement. Evenings for community, for storytelling, for planning the next day. You have to create tasks, assign roles, and celebrate small victories. Fixing a tool, harvesting a few vegetables from a makeshift garden, successfully patching a roof. These small acts rebuild a sense of agency and control in a world where you have none. It's about fighting the mental battle just as fiercely as the physical one. This leads to the final, inevitable domino, the reboot. Society won't stay collapsed forever. Small communities will form. Barter economies will emerge, and skills will become the new currency. A doctor will be a king. A mechanic, a blacksmith, an engineer, they'll be warlords. But what about you? What's your value? This is the moment to think beyond just surviving. It's about thriving in the new world. Knowledge is portable wealth. Learn how to repair small engines. Learn basic first aid and how to suture a wound. Study edible and medicinal plants. Learn to salvage and repurpose. The person who can fix the generator or set a broken bone or know which mushrooms won't kill you is the person who will not only survive the initial collapse, but will be essential in rebuilding what comes after. The EMP chain reaction is terrifying because it strips away everything we take for granted. But each broken link in that chain is also an opportunity. An opportunity to be smarter, to be more prepared, and to be more resourceful than the person next to you. It's not about waiting for the old world to return. It's about having the skills to build a new one. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what survival topic you want to see next. Stay safe out there